Colonel, Barre, also known as Barre Hiiraale. Barre Hiiraale is the chairman of Juba Valley Alliance, which controls southern and southwestern Somalia, including the third largest city of Somalia, the strategic port town of Kismaayo. He presides over the largest autonomous area in that country, as well as commanding an extensive Somali force. Barre Hiiraale was born in Galati, which today is part of the Ogaden-controlled area of Ethiopia. He moved to neighboring Abudlak in the Galgadot region of Somalia, and from there on to Mogadishu for secondary school. Hiiraale went to the prestigious United States Military School at West Point. That scholarship and patronage was part of Cold War treaties signed by Mogadishu and Washington in exchange for Washington's use of naval facilities in the coastal Somali cities of Kismaayo, Mogadishu, and Berbera. Barre Hiiraale came back with a degree in military science, as well as political relations in military warfare. Barre Hiiraale was an army colonel when the Somali Civil War began. Recently, the supreme leader of the newly formed Islamic Courts Union has sent praises to Barre Hiiraale, calling him an honorable and a patriotic leader. Hiiraale offered to mediate between the two feuding factions of the government based in Jowhar and Mogadishu, led by President Abdullahi Yusuf and the parliamentary speaker Sharif Hassan. In the years of the Somali Civil War, he became a commander of the Marathon Somali National Front, SNF. Under Colonel Hiiraale's command, the SNF defeated the forces of Muhammad Farhad and his USU when they attacked Gado region. When the Majordan militia of Abdullahi Yusuf ordered his fellow man to kick out the Marathon out of Kismaayo, using General Morgan, the Majordan militia suddenly attacked the Marathon residents in Kismaayo, killing man, woman and children. Then the Marathon groups, which was before part of the umbrella ruled by Morgan, withdrew from Kismaayo city. In order to organize, the Marathon chose their leader to be Colonel Barre. Colonel Hiiraale seized this opportunity due to General Morgan's inability to hold together the Somali groups in Kismaayo, and Colonel Hiiraale campaigned all-out war to liberate Kismaayo. He didn't only organize his fellow tribesmen, the Marathon, but he welcomed anybody joining his group. In his campaign, a lot of volunteers joined from every group that cared about the issues of Kismaayo, but most of his force came from the Air and Marathon clans. This to Turbis or brotherly allies in Galgadot region in the center of Somalia. By improving more their brotherhood, they called themselves Juba Valley Alliance. At the end, Barre forces took the control of Kismaayo city and all over the Juba areas. As expected from an angry man, Colonel Hiiraale didn't revenge the cause his fellow men suffered at the hands of Majordan during General Morgan's rule of Kismaayo. After liberating Kismaayo from Morgan and his SRC-allied militias composed of the Ogaden, the Hardy, and Ranglane, he called to his forces the Juba Valley Alliance, not to hurt anyone in Kismaayo city or Juba areas. He promised anyone looking for revenge that he will pay them instead. That was a good move by Colonel Hiiraale, and he quickly gained the trust of everyone in the Jubaland areas. Barre is probably one of the most powerful men in Somalia, and he has chosen to support the Somali government, which is amazingly led by Colonel Abdullahi Yusuf. What is clear from here is that Colonel Hiiraale is a leader that chooses peace when it comes to uniting the Somali people, and when it comes to division of the Somalis by someone, Hiiraale will wage a war against that person, may it even be Abdullahi Yusuf. On January 2, 2007, in Kismaayo, Colonel Hiiraale offered an amnesty to former members of the ICU forces. He also spoke about the strength of the new government. You have heard a lot of times that the transitional government is weak. But I will confirm to you that the National Army are in control of all regions in the country east, center and south. Finally, Colonel Hiiraale is now said to be planning to form a state called Jubaland, which includes the Upper Juba, the Lower Juba and Gado. And it is said that this new state will include all Somalis.